What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video. And today we're going to start our Ren doubleheader with the Big Push. I've been told from a lot of you guys to check this out. And apparently this was, I don't know if this is still his band or was his band. I try not to do too much research because then I can't, I find myself finding when I know too much about someone, I tend to let myself be maybe a little bit nicer than I should be, as as a reactor. And if I'm gonna have an honest reaction to his music, I can't know that the guy is like a humble, saintly guy, which apparently Ren is. And now it's going to make it so much harder to say something negative about anything in his music, because it can't all be perfect, and I can't like everything. Art speaks to your emotions because we're all emotional to a degree. We all have emotions there. It's not like we're automatons just going through the motions, unless you are, in which case I'm sorry, dude. Like, I know what that's like too. But unless you've gotten to that numb point, which is not a joke, and I would imagine it's not most of us. Although I have heard it said that most of us are going through numb stages one way or another. Anyways, so. But before we get to this video, anyways, before I keep going and ranting on like a lunatic. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that stuff really helps out the channel. I can't believe it. Thanks to you renegades out there, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I honestly never thought that would happen. I remember when I was trying to break my first 100, how agonizing that was. And I really believe that you renegades have made it possible. And it just goes to show you how much love you guys got for Ren, and how much his presence is in your lives, that you guys want to support me just because I'm doing reactions to the guy. And apparently he's like a Keanu Reeves type super nice guy that nobody has a bad thing to say about. You know what I mean? That's awesome. That's awesome. Because I'd like to think that there is some good in this world. I'm a Catholic, so we kind of tend to view things as kind of like we're evil, you know what I mean? But, I mean, not all of us think that way, but that's definitely the old school teachings that they got and they instilled in me, which put a lot of guilt there, but it also helped me growing up, having a less than like colorful image of what life was. It instilled in me values that would end up leading me on decades down the road, making decisions that I feel turned out to be morally correct. But that's different for everybody. But so yeah. So Ren apparently is a really nice guy, and that's awesome. That's really cool. I'm glad to be able to do a reaction on a guy like that. And I hope I don't, get in any type of copyright strikes or anything like that. Obviously, you guys have said he doesn't do that. I just hope that I'm not like, abusing Ren's generosity type of deal. Because like I said to you guys, I don't know if some of you guys know this, but the fire in the booth, it was blocked in 2 territories. I don't know which territories they were because I'm not YouTube savvy like that. But it says 2 territories, so I don't know. But apparently I'm okay in the United States. So, whatever. Anyways, let's get to the video, guys. I have blathered on enough. Do consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Remember, the air is for everyone. That's my catchy thing, right? All right, here we go, guys. So this is the Big Push. I Shot the Sheriff, Road to Zion, hip hop. I'm guessing it's gonna be a like a rehash of the classic Bob Marley songs, and I really am kind of scared because I love those Bob Marley classics. I love them. They're like, at a party you have to play them because, bro, what goes better than barbecues and some nice, good old fashioned Marley, bro? Come on. But I don't know, man. I might be a harsh critic on this. I hope not too harsh, not overly harsh, not unfairly harsh. Oh, you guys, tell me if this is still his band, as in it's not broken up and he's still doing stuff with it. Because apparently this is his busking band, right? He's so good with it. Soulful. Kinda like Hendrix, bro. Kinda like Hendrix.
You sit all around in my hometown. People try no track.
Bro. Chills, dude. Chills. And that is not my allergies. My allergies have been killing me all morning, but that is not my allergies right now. Alright, we gotta run that back, bro. I am not kidding, dude. I got chills from that. Shades of Marley. And that's never a bad thing. Never, ever a bad thing.
In my hometown, people try to track me down. For a crime that I did not commit. Yes, if for a mother of a deputy. Say for a life of a deputy. But I said, Peter shot the sheriff. I did not shoot no deputy.
This is beyond fucking cool, man. I'm sorry. I gotta break out some F-bombs here. This is beyond fucking cool. Beyond cool. Damn, that is cool.
I shoot no deputy. I shot the sheriff. Every boy's in self-defense. I said, Sheriff John Brown, that man hated me. For what, I just don't know. Whenever I would try to plan to see, he would say, kill it before it grows.
He is so sick with that freaking guitar that frankly it's disgusting. And a little depressing because I hear that he knows 5 to 7 instruments. Someone said literally 5 to 7 instruments. Dude, I can't wrap my head around one instrument. Jeez, dude. He's so sick with it, though. So nasty with it. And it's just not normal, bro. This is not normal.
Before it grows. He would say, kill it before it I did not shoot no deputy. I shot the sheriff, but I swear it was in self-defense.
This is all live, right? I'm guessing as well, just like all the other stuff. I was told that, see, this is why, well, this kind of adds to his mystique and legend in knowing this about him, that he does apparently all his stuff in, hooked up with a microphone and an amp for his guitar. That's awesome. That only makes you like the guy more and take even more appreciation of his art. And apparently he's like such a perfectionist, and dude, I can only imagine what, like, does he do more covers? You guys gotta let me know down there, man. Use the comment section. That's what it's there for. Does he do more covers? Because I would love to see where his creative and musical genius takes, like, known hits or something that I might like already, you know? But this is so interesting. Let's run it back just a few more seconds. Here we go.
But I swear it was in self-defense. Oi, give it up for the main act season, please, please, please.
He's good too. Bro, I know I said this in the Fire in the Booth reaction. Joyful, dude. He gives me positive vibes when I hear his music. Even when it's about dark subject matter or serious trauma, he still gives me hope, bro. He gives me feelings of hope that the world is not doomed, you know? And if you guys have watched some of my other videos, I've gone a little bit into it, you know. Everybody suffers their own cross. Mine was sadly depression, and depression led to, you know, drinking, and the drinking led to more depression, and it, you know, and I say that because the world is only what you make of it to a certain extent. But it's so nice to see people like Ren and his bandmates, obviously, they're adding nothing but a little bit more of a light, of a bright light, you know. And it's hard to be a light in a dark world. It really is. And I'm trying not to sound too philosophical or you know, bigger than I am for my britches or what have you. But the world's a dark place, dude. And blessed be people that make it a lighter place, an easier place to live. There are always going to be people out there that are going through it right now, bro, and they have no, you know, intent on letting it be known. So, you know, don't be a dick, bro. You know, I guess that, just remember, I tell my kids, KIC, kick. Kindness is contagious. Kindness is contagious. You open up the door for somebody, who knows? Maybe they go on to the inner doors, you know, that are 20 feet away, and now they want to open up the door for you or someone else, or pull out the seat for someone else, you know, help an old lady across the street. Whatever cliche that I know is cringe nowadays, because you can't say anything, you know, like take your vitamins and say your prayers and all that. But just think about it. All right, KIC, kindness is contagious. And yes, I came up with that, I'm proud to say. But it was after being a kind of cynical misanthrope a large part of my life, and then you got to be a dad, and do you want your kids to grow up to be miserable like you? No. So you got to make a change, and that's a big part of my kids saved my life. My family saved my life. They did. They definitely did, in more ways than one. And that's what I'm getting at. Ren makes me feel like I'm not an idiot for trying to be nice to people and polite to people. I used to be a police officer. Ren makes me feel like the injuries that I sustained on the job and the pain I go through every day physically because of said injuries, I'm not a fool, and I didn't get played for that. I didn't get a bad raw set or whatever. I just got unlucky, and that was it. So thank you, Ren. Thank you, The Big Push. Thank you, Renegades, for yelling at me. Thank you, Miss Wiseman, for telling me to check out Ren, and that you really thought he would be on my alley, and damn, he sure has been. I never thought I was gonna hear some freaking Bob Marley cover from Ren after hearing Hi Ren. I should have known. Because obviously his musical influences are eclectic, to say the least. Anyways, let's go. Homeboy is jamming right now.
World of calamity, dirty looks and grudges and jealousy. Media clowns, them and abusing their put up, but media clowns that not for nothing but that. Boom. The young trendsetter, come on, more the damn slow. When I bust a trigger finger like bam, bam, big go. When I bust a trigger finger, come on, here we go. Burst on in, here we go, cause got to keep it moving on the road to Zion. Got to keep it burning on the road to Zion. Got to keep it burning on the road. Got to keep it burning.
Scatting, bro. He's freaking scatting. Bro, this young man's amazing, dude. Amazing. What are they doing now?
Little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, boy. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, boy, come on now.
And he brings it right back.
Even more, let's take it down. Keep it going. Tempo slow, still. Hip, hop, it's still bigger than a hip hop, it's still bigger than a hip hop, still bigger than a hip hop. My drum baby. One thing about music, when it hits you feel no pain. Rifles take control your brain. I know better than that, that's game. I'm me ready for that. Two soldiers ahead of a pop, my party's got the guy. Where my army at, at the right time, not react. Back to beats, it don't reflect on how many records get sold. On to drugs and rock and roll, whether your project or unknown. In the real world, bro, we just people with ideas. We just like you and me when the smoke and camera disappear again. The real world.
He's killing it right now. We gotta run that back. I was not expecting this type of flow from him. I know it says his pop, but what the hell?
So, on the drugs and rock and roll, whether your project or unknown. In the real world, bro, we just people with ideas. We just like you and me when the smoke and camera disappear again. The real world. It's bigger than all these fake ass records. When my profiles got the millions and my woman's disrespected.
He really isn't human, dude. I don't care. I don't care what anybody. No, he's not human. He's not. He's not. He's like one of them freaking super soldiers, dude. Freaking crazy with it. It all works. Normally, it goes against normal song structure, you know? Normal song structure. He's just bringing it back and forward and back and forward. And you're like, it's like a roller coaster. You're going up and you're oh, is this the drop? This has to be the drop. I don't see any more. No, now you're going further up. And you're like, well, how the hell, dude? I thought this was a roller coaster. Now it's, and it's just pure dip from there. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I don't know whether I'm coming or going on this track. In a good way. Damn, bro.
If you check one, two, man, whatever advice to you, just relax. If that don't work, then do what you got to do and kick the facts. If you a liar, wolf crier, bush crier, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. But then if you a liar, mouth on crier, pants on fire, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. It's bigger than a hip. Hip hop, hip hop, hip. It's still bigger than a hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. It's still bigger than it's still
Bro has nothing to be humble about. Nothing to be humble about. And he's humble. Everyone says so. And from the little bit that I've seen of him not, performing like in Fire in the Booth, he seems like a legit, humble, nice dude, bro. Like the type of guy that you'd want to be friends with. That is really, really cool, bro. Really, really cool. I promised 2. This was the first one. The second one is going to be 7 Sins. So let's get to it, guys. Hop on over and join me for that one too, won't you? Please, pretty please. If you haven't, consider subscribing. We'd love to see you be a member of the flock. That'd be awesome. And as always, guys, love hanging out with you guys. This was a pleasure, man. A real pleasure. Real reminiscent of Bob Marley. Not in the way, everyone was having a good time. That was awesome, dude. That was awesome. I can see why, though, man. I would have loved to have seen him live. That would have been a lot of fun, I'm sure. Anyways, you guys, that does it for this video. Join me over on the 7 Sins one. And stay safe, stay based.